What's up, guys? The Komsco shield collection is complete. This is 4 of 4 shields. These are all kilos, and if you watch my videos, I actually obtain these one by one at different times. So this is actually the Doggerby shield. That is the first release, and that is like a demon of mischief in Korea. This is the second release. That's a St. Michael Archangel shield. And then you have the Achilles shield, and then Henry II of France. And all these have some kind of significance. Basically, this archangel is one of the most powerful angels. You can see that he's kind of defeating the devil there. Really cool. This one is concave, as with all the other ones, except for the Doggerby shield. It is slightly concave, but it's not like the other ones. The Achilles shield, really cool, very detailed, and this one is also very concave. Same with the Henry II shield. Last two, really awesome, but I really like the St. Michael's. I would say this one was the first release. It's probably the least detailed of all the three. And if you watch my other videos, you'll see that these shields are very detailed. Komsco is one of my favorites. And then they're huge, huge shields. And here's a Queen's Beast standard kilo. So you can see the size of these. They're gigantic. So, really cool. I would say I got a lot of these for around $2,200 at the time. That was really high. But now these are probably going to cost you about so $2,800. So silver's at 85 right now. Today is January 12th. So you're looking at probably about $3,200 to $3,400 for these now. Kilos are getting insanely expensive. So with these collector types, you're probably looking, I probably would say at least at the minimum $3,200. Maybe sometimes you can find them come out for cheaper, but I highly doubt it. I think people are going to be asking $3,400 for these at this time. So amazingly, this one's hard to find. So is this one. I don't know why. These are the better of the shields. More detail. More, it's just better art, I think. Although these have cool art, these probably have the best art, most detailed. But this one actually comes up for sale more often, which is kind of puzzling to me. Because this one is probably the coolest one. And I like this one. I like this one because they have this one in the Louvre. This is a famous battle. I think it was like maybe 600 AD or something like this. And it was a famous battle of France from their suppression from the, was it the Romans? I believe it was the Romans. I can't even remember. I'm going to have to look it up again. I actually did a pretty detail on this, on the history of this. You can go to Louvre and actually see this shield. So this one's the Achilles shield. Doggerby shield, like I said, he's the mischief demon in Korea. And this is St. Michael Archangel, the most powerful angel that is defeating the devil there. So really cool. And I like that they're huge, just looking in comparison. I mean, they are giant pieces, and anytime you see them online, the pictures do not do it justice. So they're really cool to get in your collection. I collect kilos. If you watch my other videos, I have a ton of kilos, and I would say these ones, the Germanias, the MDM, any MDM mint type kilos are probably my most favorite. I like the collector type kilos rather than the annual like lunar series or anything like that. Although I have those, I really like the collector value of these. So pretty cool collection. Finally, took a while, but I finally got it done. So awesome. Let me just take a quick pan through so you can see the detail on all of these. And there's a story behind all this stuff, especially this one. Everything on this has some kind of meaning for France. And then here's your Doggerby. And then St. Michael's. This one's probably the biggest shield, I would say, the St. Michael's. Really cool. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. I'm kind of proud that I finally got the collection completed. Tell me what you think. Please subscribe. I do appreciate the support, and we'll see you next time.